come out to support the Dukes. Today, two teams get set to square off in an intra-conference battle in the American. As we'll see, the winners of 5 straight, the Florida Atlantic Owls, taking on the James Madison Dukes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Dukes will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Florida Atlantic's offense will take the first swing of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Touchdown, Dukes! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
Oof, and after that pick six, not the start this quarterback wanted. You're going to have to be really good about having a short-term memory and just turn the page. There's tons of football here to be played. You made a big mistake on that last throw. Don't let it beat you for the rest of this football game. You've got a lot of ball left to play. You've got to keep going.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw. It's Gibson. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Still on his feet at the 35. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
Well, it's a simple play. QB's just looking for his big fella, the tight end, and he couldn't reel it in.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? After the incompletion, they go back up top. On target over the middle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Takes the handoff. It's Terrell. Turning on the Jets. He's run out of bounds at the 23 after the big gainer. The Owls will have it first and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. Gets the back moving. Back to throw, it's Gibson. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Owls! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. Extra point here will tie the game. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. Man, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw to them, and they'll make big plays for you.
And he'll bring it back. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So the James Madison Dukes offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Ball spotted at the 21. It's first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Alston. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
I know a lot of people are going to look at that play and say, man, that was a bad play. Didn't gain any yards. But that could be the offense maybe setting something up. The play caller is going to remember that last play. He's going to remember how the defense reacted to it, made a quick tackle. They might pump that throw and then hit another player vertically down the field for an explosive play down the line. Just keep that in mind.
They couldn't connect on second down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Dukes will punt this one away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3 times in that victory last week. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. They evened things up the last time they had it, and the defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Here's the handoff.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
They'll power it inside with the fullback. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down.
Fullbacks are a dying breed, but when you see them, it just reminds you of the big old neck roll, just huge, stout fire plugs that you don't want to hit. But on short yardage situations, occasionally, you give the big boy the ball. There is no juke button. There is no speed burst. It is all power down your throat, hitting you and falling forward and getting that first down.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hats to the football. They've got their hands full.
To the air, it's Gibson. Fires to the big fella. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Florida Atlantic has the offense humming. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Motion from the wideout. The give to the back. Jukes his way for more. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. This will be the 7th play of the drive, and they need to convert 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that field goal, they now have the lead. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. And guys, Florida Atlantic has the edge. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll run it from the gun. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27.
Really nice 1st down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Looking to pass, it's Barnett. They go to the wide receiver screen, and they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Dukes are facing 3rd and inches. Snap it to the back. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll start this drive from the 42. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. And I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, David.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone.
There he goes. Gets him down at the 26. Big play there. Give him 15 yards on the gain, and they move the sticks.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. They'll give it to him again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Dropping back, it's Gibson. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Throws to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on 3rd down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
He splits the uprights. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They've sputtered a bit early, not being able to move the football, having to punt it away each of the first 2 times they had it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The Dukes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Trying play action. It's complete. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43.
Well, that play action fake, it just froze the defense for a split second. That allowed the tight end time to work his route, get vertical down the field, and pick up a big gainer for the offense.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Grab behind the line. It's Pfeiffer. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and long. To the air, it's Barnett. Scrambling away. Finding open areas. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
And the Dukes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll leave it with him. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Rides the back on the option, the give. Hard running there. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Dead center perfect. The lead is down to a field goal. So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Gibson. Makes the catch. It's Sands. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And now about this lower intestinal fortitude. 4th and 1 in your own territory, and they're going. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. And the Owls with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Platt. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Tempo and overdrive. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's got an open man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Florida Atlantic trying to get back on the ball. Pushes ahead. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Trying to barge in. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida Atlantic.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And, David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Gives it on the option. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg.
Florida Atlantic about to boot it away and get this 2nd half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the 2nd half.
I do think you said something that's important.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
You have to imagine the game plan in the 2nd half. Being down, I got to come out and throw the football successfully, but how about this offensive line? They don't do their job. They don't protect their guy, and the defense setting the tone right out the gate.
And the Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. That pass is incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. They've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Fighting off the defender.
I know he didn't pick up the 1st down, but, man, he makes this 4th down way more manageable. It's tough when you got 4th in Africa. Did a great job of making this manageable and keeping the playbook open.
Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Florida Atlantic takes over again, and the Owls offense will go back to work. First play of the drive comes from the 38. Making side adjustments here. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense knew coming into this one, this offense would take shots. They know they have targets that can fly, can push down the field vertically. Nice job in coverage there.
Back to throw, it's Gibson. This time he's got it. The Owls really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Florida Atlantic will go to work with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Reads it, fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's looking to throw. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Terrell. Across the 25. He's got room. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Owls! They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 10 over Notre Dame. That's where things stand right now, and of course, if the script is flipped, you will hear about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And here comes the offense on second down. To the air, it's Barnett. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Quick step and go. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. Quick release on the RPO. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Dukes have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. A little release to the back. He stopped almost immediately. He didn't get much, but he didn't need much. They've got the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
And the Dukes are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. It's caught downfield. He's loose. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. The Dukes are threatening in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. And back to the air on 2nd down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground, and now getting him behind the sticks.
Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, James Madison. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
That is so impressive. Not only was it a great catch, but also he made sure he had 1 foot in bounds to get the touchdown. Beautiful job.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida Atlantic has the ball back, and the offense will try to put together a drive. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Great play by the defense there, getting the tackle for loss. But on offense, your mindset has to be, we need to be the more physical team here in the second half. We've got the lead, third quarter. We want to run the ball. We've got to have more success getting our blocks and moving forward if we're going to win this game.
Here's a heat. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
To throw, it's Gibson. Fires to the middle. It's caught. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Florida Atlantic going back to work after moving the chains. Looking for room, it's Terrell. Oh, what a move. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
And the Owls come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty cost them a 3rd down conversion, and now they'll have to try it from a little farther away. The Owls need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Here on 3rd down for this offense. Back to pass, it's Gibson. Grabbed behind the line, it's Sands. He stopped short, and it's 4th down. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida Atlantic has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Florida Atlantic to pin him deep. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on first down. Got a man. It's Sanchez. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Right on the money. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Well, the good news is you got the first down running it there on second and short, but the bad news is you're down by quite a bit here in the fourth quarter, and 2, 3, 4-yard gains aren't going to get it done. You've got to start chucking this thing vertically to get back in the game.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Kyle. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
And he goes down after making the grab. Picked up a few, but he's still short of the first down marker.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting him get some positive yards.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Quickly to the tight end. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. And the Dukes come to the line with a new set of downs. Off play action on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Kyle. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. The give on the option. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Back to throw. It's Barnett. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line. Tries to do it himself on the draw. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
What a play by the defender there, guys, in his own end zone. The offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just one step behind, that would have been a touchdown, but the hit forces the incompletion.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Going right down the boulevard. This is now a 7-point game. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Florida Atlantic offense will return to the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Palmer.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Owls can really attack on this second and short. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Gibson. Fires to the big fella. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
How about that? Just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Owls have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Platt. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Caught near the sticks. It's Messer. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
This Florida Atlantic offense is moving quickly. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
In situations like this, offensively, when you've got the lead in the 4th quarter, when you got to run the ball, you go back to the runs that you have the most confidence in, that you can execute in your sleep, and they do it right there, ripping off 7 yards.
From the gun, to give, looking for room. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Owls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Quarterback's just going to take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many